House of Cons. We up early in the morning on a Tuesday, my nigga. January 16, 2024. Y'all saw what the title is. Hebrew is a people, not a religion. N-O-T, not a religion. No matter what you done heard from elsewhere, a bunch of people that don't know what they talking about, a bunch of people that ain't studied enough, a bunch of people that ain't read enough, a bunch of people that think they know everything, a bunch of people who ego is out the roof. They're gonna tell you Hebrew is a religion, but they are absolutely incorrect. Hebrew is a people, not a religion. We're gonna talk about it today. By the way, I'm Blackjack. Hit the like, subscribe, share the video. You know, we do it big over here on the House of Cons. Quite often we do it first. A lot of times people have to do it after us, but it's all good though, because we're gonna break it down in our own way today. How Hebrew is a people, not a religion. Some people get this twisted. And the only reason they get it twisted is because, like I say, they ain't studied. Word for damn. They ain't read nothing. They ain't studied nothing. They think they know everything. Ain't read or studied nothing. They think Hebrew is a religion. You are a dummy. If you think Hebrew is a religion, you big dummy. You are a big dummy. You are a big dummy if you think Hebrew is a religion. You don't know nothing. You ignorant. And you know we can prove what we talking about. It ain't nothing to pull up a few sources. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, people get on this internet thing and they just run with stuff. Don't know what they talking about. Ain't read nothing. You can't talk about what you ain't studying and what you don't know about. Some people saying Hebrew is a religion and not a people. They are absolutely dumb. D-U-M-B, dumb. You dumb as a box of rocks if you think Hebrew is a religion and it's not a people. You dumb as a box of rocks. Hey, salute the enlightened one in the house tribe, book. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Y'all saw the thumbnail from a third eye point of view. Let's take a look at this thumbnail one more time from a third eye point of view. We see a picture collage. We see a picture at the top, a picture at the bottom, then we see a naga superimposed. I already showed y'all what these pictures is on the live stream the other day. The civilization of man, not mankind. Hold on. Let me get this correct. We're looking at the top, the evolution of civilization. And at the bottom, the evolution of civilization. At the top, we're looking at the Great Seal of the United States of 1776, made by Benjamin Franklin. Now, what they got to do with each other? Yeah, we finna talk about it. We got the Naga, we got a Tobacco Indian, of course, the circa 1900 Black Boy Indian imposed on top, right? Just to connect the dots so you know what we looking at. All these people talking about Hebrew religion and it's not a people, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You need to tighten up, do some studying and stop misleading the tribe. The Great Seal of 1776 showing the so-called biblical Exodus, right? With Moses leading the Israelites to the promised land. Look it up. And at the bottom we got the evolution of civilization showing America, Egypt, and Judah in the same picture. Judah is a people, not a religion. Judah is a people, not a religion. We talking tribe. Let's get into it. I'm Blackjack, by the way. Hit the like, subscribe, share the video. If you want to support monetarily, because we do need monetary support as much as we can get. We got the Cash App at the top of the screen. Cash.app/$ House of Cons. It don't matter if it's $10 or $20. Donate to the channel that supports you. Salute, tribe up. We got all these people talking about Hebrews and Hebrew is a religion and all, and Hebrew is a language. Yeah, Hebrew is a language. Yeah, some people try to, but it's never been a religion. Hebrew has never been a religion. Yeah, it is a language called Hebrew, but the Hebrew language come from the Hebrew people, just like the Spanish language come from the Spanish people, right? Just like the Nigerian language come from the Nigerian people. Yes, Hebrew is a language and Hebrew is a people. The Hebrew language is the language of the Hebrew people. Let's talk about it. Because some people, they swear Hebrew is a religion. Like I say, you think Hebrew religion, you dumb as a box of rocks. You dumb as a doorknob. You ain't studied nothing. You need to go back to school. And you ain't no real researcher. You ain't no scholar. You talking about you a researcher and all this, but then you turn around talking about Hebrew religion. You ain't no real researcher. You a fake pretender. Hebrew, a member of an ancient people. Hebrew is a people, not a religion. Need I say it again? We're looking at the dictionary. Hebrew is a member of an ancient people. We can stop right there. We ain't even got to continue. Where the dumb people at that's talking about Hebrew religion? Bring your dumb ass in here and get in the comment section, you big dummy. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you are. If you say Hebrew religion in Blackjack book in the House of Cons, you a big dumbass. And I dare you get in my comment with your big dumbass talking about Hebrew as a religion and all the people. I dare you. We're gonna see who the real scholar is. Everybody talking about they researchers and scholars. Where they credentials at? I ain't never seen them in front of a classroom. Hebrew, a member of the ancient people living in what is now Israel, who they claim. Well, where is Israel? Israel is a people, not a land. See? Hebrew, a member of an ancient people living in what is now Israel. See, Israel is a people, not a land. Just like the Hebrews are a people, not a land. But not all Hebrews are Israel. Being a Hebrew don't make you an Israelite. Not all Hebrews are Israel. And according to biblical tradition, descended from the patriarchs, not according to biblical tradition, according to Moses, according to the 5 books of Moses, according to the Torah, according to the book of Genesis, according to the book of the Table of Nations. Yeah, the Hebrew descended from the patriarchs. See, this is where they getting the mix up at. Hebrews descended from Eber. Israelites descend from the patriarch Jacob. Israelites and Edomites descend from Jacob, grandson of Abraham after the Exodus, circa 1300. After the Exodus, circa 1300, right? They established the kingdoms of Israel and Judah, and their scriptures and traditions form the basis of what some people want to make a religion. But a Hebrew and an Israelite is not a religion, it's a people, my nigga, and the people are in America. The American Indians are the Hebrews. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are on YouTube. I don't care who you are. I don't care how many subscribers you got. Bring your dumb ass in my comment section. I dare you. I dare you challenge this. I dare you. I don't care who you are. The Hebrew language, origin, and history. Table of Nations, Genesis 10 through 11, written by Moses. This is not a religion. This was never even intended to be a Bible. These were the 5 books of Moses. It's called the Torah. No one ever said this was for a Christian Bible. Moses was an Israelite, and he wrote this for his people when he spoke to the Most High. Now you can make this a religion if you want to, but it's a tribe, it's a people. The table of nations, not religions, not the table of religions, the table of nations. And we got Shem, Ham, and Japheth, right? The sons of Noah, right? And they say, now they got numbers here. I don't trust their numbers out of order. I feel like Shem. Now I don't feel like, I know Shem was the firstborn. Spiritual. That's why he's listed first. Spiritual, great religions. All the religions come out the house of Shem, right? Because the house of Shem was trying to teach man how to walk upright. And then we got the Abrahamic religions. But that don't got nothing to do with being a Hebrew. And we can look right here at the Table of Nations, because I already told y'all, just like the book told y'all, the Hebrew is a people. The Israelites are a people, not a land, not a religion. And when you look at the Table of Nations and the genealogy of Shem, and you go right down the line, and you get right here to Eber, you got Hebrew in parentheses, because we know, like we just discussed the other day, that the root word of Eber is the people of the feather, right? You covered with your feather, my naga. Hebrew word study feathers, Eber, right? You covered with your feather. And when we look right at the Table of Nations, the house of Shem, Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Salah, Eber, Hebrews. Does that look like a religion to you? Or you gonna just run with what somebody else said because they got a lot of subscribers and they got a big YouTube following and we don't know what the fuck they talking about? Talking about Hebrew is a religion. No, it's not. It's a tribe. It's a people. And the Hebrews include Peleg, Ru, Sharu, Nahor, Terah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Esau. Now see, and they didn't even give you a full description of the house of Shem over here. But it's not a religion, it's a people. The Hebrews are a people. Never was a religion. There is no religion. See, you call yourself a researcher and a scholar, you're making a fool out yourself saying Hebrew is a religion. There is no religion called Hebrew. The Torah, not the Bible, the Torah. The 5 books of Moses, including Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. This is not a religion. Moses wrote his own books that he called the Torah. I don't care if some Christians came through and jumbled them all up with a bunch of other books and called it the Bible, so it got you noggins to studying a religion. I don't care about all of that. I know the truth. I go deeper than that. I connect dots deeper than that. Hebrews are not a religion. You a dumbass. Hebrews are a people. The Torah is not a religious book. The Torah was written by Moses, the 5 books of Moses, including Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Genesis including the table of nations, my nigga. I dare anybody challenge me on this. I dare you. And when we talk about how the Indians are the Hebrews, no matter what some of the other dumbass want to tell you, the Indians always were the Hebrews. The American Indian, the tribe of Judah, the Israelites were always the Hebrew. Like I say, they're not the only Hebrews. And we look here at the Jewish Almanac of 1980, page 3, October 1st, 1980, say, strictly speaking, it is incorrect to call an ancient Israelite a Jew. Israelites are not Jews. We don't study the Jewish religion. We are not religious people. So any dumbass telling you a Hebrew is a religion don't know what he's talking about. Or to call a contemporary Jew an Israelite or a Hebrew. It is wrong to call somebody who worship the Jewish religion an Israelite. They are not Israelites. The Israelite is a people, not a religion. The first Hebrews may not have been Jews. No, may not. The first Hebrews were never Jews. And contemporary Palestinians ain't got nothing to do with it. Hebrew, that's a religion. Yeah, language. Yeah, we know it's a language and it's a people. And we know it's in America. It's not in the Middle East. I don't care what somebody want to tell you. I don't care how big they following is. The Hebrews are the American Indians in America, fool. You don't know what you're talking about. You need to go back and study some more. The New World Holy Stones refer to the 5 stone artifacts inscribed with Hebrew letters, said to have been found in association with various ancient mounds, pyramid mounds in and around Newark, Ohio, between 1860 and 1865. The so-called Keystone and the Decalogue Stone were the first to be uncovered and are curated by the JHM. Yeah. Hebrew writing in America, you found the Indians with Hebrew writing because the Indians were Hebrew. The American Indians are Hebrews. They are the seed of evil. And anybody telling you different don't know what the F they talking about, and you should not listen to their channel. Ancient Hebrew artifacts in the United States. Hebrew evidence in North America. New World Holy Stones. Did Hebrews discover America? No, we didn't discover America. We were just always here. The Most High placed us here. We didn't come from nowhere else. Ancient Hebrew found throughout America. The evidence of Hebrew Native Americans. So anybody who talking about they got an Indian China, and they talking about the Indians ain't Hebrews and all this, they don't know what they talking about. They don't know what the hell they talking. I don't care how big or small it is. They don't know what they talking about. They call themselves a scholar and a researcher. Well, then how you call yourself that when you ain't know the American Indians was Hebrews, and then half the time you showing long, straight-haired people on your channel. The evidence for Hebrew Native Americans, the Newark, Ohio Decalogue Stone. Yeah, Decalogue Stone. He got the 10 Commandments on it. Ancient Hebrew artifacts found in America. Did Jews discover the New World? How much evidence you need? Jews and the Americas. I'm tired of playing with dumbass people. I don't care. See, Maxine crossing the house, trial but salute. That's why I rock out how I rock. That's why I'm very vulgar sometimes. I don't need no YouTube superheroes. I don't need to make a YouTube super tandem and super triple team and all this here. I can do it alone, man, because Nagas don't know what they talking about. Nagas out here misleading the tribe. How you gonna tell our people that they not Hebrews? How you gonna tell our people that Hebrew is, man? You don't know what the fuck you talking about. And then another thing, I got a problem with? I got a problem with all these content creators using AI images on their thumbnails. If you use it, see, you tarnishing what we doing. You call yourself a researcher, scholar, but every time you got a thumbnail, you got AI images. How come Blackjack can find real images, but you always got to make an AI image? You tarnishing. If you got to make a fake image on your thumbnail, it make it seem like what you talking about is fake. I don't never use AI images. You will never see Blackjack AI Indian when I know that American Indian is us. What the hell I got an AI Indian for? I got feathers. What the hell I need AI something for? Artificial intelligence, all these fake thumbnails, and these bloggers be making these China man F all that. I got the real pictures. What I need the AI anything for? Fake noggers, man. I'm tired of these noggers, man. Jews and Americans. If you got AI images on your YouTube channel, you a fuck nigga. You got AI American Indians on your YouTube channel, you ain't shit. You ain't no real researcher. The earliest explorer identified the indigenous Americans peoples comfortably as far-flung East Asian. They was wrong, hijacked. We ain't no Kung Fu Indians. But as it became manifest that the Americas were a new and uncharted autochthonous people, part of the world, new theories developed as to the origins of the Indians, that they were Hebrews. The temptation was strong to find ancient connections, connecting the dots, whether in the writings of classical antiquity or the mysteries of the Old Testament. Or you talking about the 5 books, you're talking about the Torah. Spanish observers were the first to begin cataloging lists of practices by indigenous people that evoke Jewish customs. No, that evoke Israelite customs like circumcision. Not Jewish. We were never Jewish. We were never religious. While the Spaniards turned away from the conclusion that Indians were descended from the 10 lost tribes, other colonial and old world observers, including even Jews themselves, will continue to speculate on the topic. Even Jews themselves, who by the way, last time I checked, hold on, wait a minute. Last time I checked, strictly speaking, it is incorrect to call an ancient Israelite a Jew. So Jews saying it themselves because they know they not the Israelite. The Jews know they not the Israelites. They know damn well they not the Israelites. They know the American Negro is. The American Negrate. That's who they know the Israelite is. Where was I at? Go back to where I was at, man. Even the Jews themselves will continue to speculate on this topic, though the end of the 17th century, through the end of the 17th century, all through the end of the 1600s, authors representing different religions, traditions viewed the recovery of Judaic remnants, like the Decalogue Stone, in the New World as a fulfillment of biblical prophecy, making possible the reuniting of all the world's so-called Jews. Yeah, like let's talk about Hebrew as a religion. You dumb as fuck. You dumb as hell. You think the American Indians ain't the Hebrew Israelite, ain't a specific type of Hebrew. You dumb as hell. If you think being a Hebrew Israelite is a religion, you dumb as a box of rocks. Hey, salute the legend of Naga Charles in the house tribe, book. I don't care who you is. I don't care how many subscribers you got. You dumb as a box of rocks. And we look back at what we were just looking at. Judah, Egypt, America, my naga. Exodus, my naga. You gotta be dumb as a box of rocks if you think all this is for nothing. You gotta be dumb as a box of rocks. And you call yourself on here a scholar, you call yourself a researcher putting down the Indian topics, man, you fake to me, man. You fake. If you're gonna discredit the Hebrew thing, if you're gonna talk about Hebrew religion, you ain't got it together, boss. You ain't got it together. The chosen is few. The chosen has always been few. Why would Benjamin, if the Hebrew and the Israelite wasn't the American Indian, wasn't the Negro, why would Benjamin Franklin monkey ass come over here and make a great seal showing Moses and the Israelites crossing the splitting the sea on the Exodus? Benjamin Franklin's great seal design. In the story of America's Great Seal, a particularly relevant chapter in the imagery suggested by Benjamin Franklin In August 1776, he chose the dramatic historical scene described as Exodus, where people confronted a tyrant in order to gain their freedom. Moses, in the dress of a high priest, standing on the shore and extending his hand over the sea, thereby causing the same to overwhelm Pharaoh, who is sitting in an open chariot. Notice Jesus is mentioned nowhere. This is not about religion. This is world history. Who is sitting in an open chariot, a crown on his head, a sword in his hand, raised from a pillar of fire in the clouds, reaching to Moses, express that he acts by the command of the deity. The Great Seal of America, right? Rebellion to tyrants is obedience to the Most High. The great Benjamin Franklin. What else Benjamin Franklin had to say about these Indians in America? What else did he have to say? Let's see. Benjamin Franklin on German immigrants to the colonies. And this is from Benjamin Franklin observations concerning the increasing of mankind and people in the countries. This is what he said about America. Europe is generally full settled with husbandmen, manufacturers, and etc., and therefore cannot now much increase in people. America is chiefly occupied by Indians, who subsist mostly by hunting. But as the hunter of all men requires the greatest quantity of land from whence to draw his subsistence, the husbandman subsisting on much less, the gardener on still less, and the manufacturer requiring the least of all. The Europeans found America as fully settled as it well could be by hunters. Yet these, having large tracts, were easily prevailed on to part with portions of territory to the newcomers. Homestead Act, who did not much interfere with the natives in hunting. Yes, they did, and furnished them with many things they wanted. Land being thus plenty in America, and so cheap as that a laboring man that understands husbandry can in a short time save money enough to purchase a piece of new land sufficient for a plantation, whereon he may subsist a family. Such are not afraid to marry, for if they even look far enough forward to consider how their children, when grown up, are to be provided for, they see that more land is to be had at rates equally easy, all circumstances considered. There are supposed to be now upwards of 1 million English souls in North America, though 'tis thought scarce 80,000 have been brought overseas. See that? They been lying about the numbers from the beginning. And yet perhaps there is not one of the fewer in Britain, but rather more on account of the employment the colonies afford to manufacturers at home. This million doubling, suppose but once in 25 years, will in another century be more than the people of England, and the greatest number of Englishmen will be on this side of the water. What an accession of power to the British Empire by sea as well as land. What increase of trade and navigation. What number of ships and seamen. We have been here but little more than 100 years, and yet the force of our pirates, in the late war united was greater both in men and guns than that of the whole British Navy in Queen Elizabeth's time. And since detachments of English from Britain sent to America will have their places at home so soon supplied and increase so largely here, why should the Palatine Boers, Germans, be suffered to swarm into our settlements, and by herding together establish their language and manners to the exclusion of ours? Why should Pennsylvania, founded by the English, become a colony of aliens who will shortly be so numerous as to Germanize us instead of our anglifying them, and will never adopt our language or customs any more than they can acquire our complexion? Wow. So the Germans was dark, right? He said they can't acquire their language any more than the Germans can acquire their complexion. Which leads me to add one remark, that the number of purely white people in the world is proportionally very small. All Africa is black or tawny, Asia chiefly black or tawny, America, exclusive of the European colonizers, wholly black and tawny. Wholly so, black and tawny. Africa, Asia, and America, exclusive of the newcomers, are wholly black and tawny. Who the Hebrews are, my nigga? You dumbass.
Dummy.
You dumbass talking about Hebrew as a religion. You a dumb nigga. I don't care who you are. You talking about Hebrew is a religion, not the people. You a dumbass nigga. Come see Blackjack. Get in my chat. I dare you. I don't care how many subscribers you got. I don't care how big you think you is. I don't care how big your ego is. You don't know what you talking about. So Benjamin Franklin told you that America was wholly sold black and tawny. And on top of that, Benjamin Franklin gave you the Exodus on the Great Seal. So who you think Moses and the tribe of Israel is? You gotta be a big old dummy if you going against this. I dare you. Quiet snoring Sean in the house, tribe boy. Hey man, we gonna slay all enemies of Israel. I don't care who they is. I don't care if they claim they with us. I don't care if they claim they want us. I don't care if they making Indian content. You go against the Israel, we gonna slay you with truth, cause you don't know what you're talking about. Tribe boy, I'm Blackjack. This is House of Cons. Hey, we out. And run and tell that. Go tell them I said it. Tribe boy, we out. Peace. Support the house, Monaga.